evening. Oh, no respawns here. Hope you're doing well. So we're at Finch Farm. This is the narrated and decorated tour. For those of you who don't want to hear my annoying voice, as per, there is a link that's popping up now and in the description that will skip ahead to the unnarrated tour at the end. It's a bit of a dash, that one, because it takes me quite a while to get through the whole thing. Anyway, for those of you who are still with me and haven't just kind of quickly clicked already, this is Finch Farm. Now, we actually did this build quite a while ago. This is pre-mods, some of my more scrappier ones, and I've also kind of done it periodically as well. I think this was even pre-new microphone. And we had, a big thing you may notice in the back right there, while I'm looking at the rather funky walls, is the fact that I've gotten rid of the elevator. Now, I resented that elevator so much, and I actually disliked the fact that this has an upper level. You can also see Abigail Finch standing on the roof. She just won't come down. She just likes it up there, apparently. Feels safe, I guess. Don't blame her. There are some really high-level gunners around here. But basically, I don't like the upper area at all. Not that I dislike it, I just dislike... It doesn't suit the settlement for me. So I'm going to do a tour of it, but I haven't actually decorated anyway. It's the same as it was before, just a little bit tidied up. I will be doing that as a separate tour at some point later down the line. And I'm not going to be doing an area like that again, just because it doesn't fit the narrative of the settlements they're actually built in. Like, the only other area you can do this is Grey Garden. And just for me, because I try to do kind of like hyper-realistic shorter builds, smaller builds rather, I tend to find they don't really fit. Anyway, I loved this though. The rest of it looks other than that fucking ugly scaffolding staircase. If we had those yellow lifts that the gunners use, it would be a bit more agreeable, but oh well. Anyway, this area here is... There's my dog. His name's... I've forgotten his name now. He had an awesome name. I'll remember it. It's like Gizmo or something like that. It was amazing. But he looks grand. I've kept this in here quite low-key in its decoration. Now, the reason being is because this exact spot is just over where the campfire is. And basically the doctor, the wandering trader dude, always comes here. And he tends to stand in there, so I didn't want to get them trapped. So I thought, right, I'll just keep some stuff for them to sit down, keep it a bit low, just kind of a bit more sparse. Looks pretty cool. They seem quite cozy in there. This is my pile of shit. Do you like my pile of shit? I'm quite pleased with this. I had a weird amount of fun making this. So basically, because they're always, those of you who have spent any time at Finch Farm, they're always talking, Abigail and the family, they're always talking about the pile of junk that Abraham has. And I thought, well, actually, it's pretty wank pile of junk, to be fair. Apparently he's had it for years, so I decided just going to add bits to it. You may also notice as well that I've actually added platforms to the floors as well, bridges and all that jazz, because I just wanted to break up the floors a little bit. And I've used that technique in the past. It's really good if you ever want to make something look cool. Just kind of like, if you've got kind of like an area like this, just kind of sink a load of platforms in the floor. I've done it loads of times. I'll probably do it again in my builds. Now, it really weirded me out. This is Jake's. There's his little waifu, little mannequin, for his, because they don't do body pillows in the apocalypse. Anywho, so anyway, it really weirded me out that this entire family of four spent all of their lives and slept together in the same room. Also, the husband and wife are in separate beds. So it's just a bit creepy. So basically, that was Jake's. This is... Daniel Finch? Yeah, I think it's Daniel's. It's after we get to... This is really cool, by the way. I'm going to utilise this build. This is one of... I really like those military platforms from the Fences military tab in the Unlock Summon Objects mod. And those platforms like that, great stand for generators. Anyway, this is Daniel. It is Daniel. This is Daniel's home. I had quite fun making his. One thing I like about it is he's got a model. Look at that. Look. He's got a model boat. And I put loads of glue and stuffs and things and gears and bits and pieces because I thought it would be really cool for him to have a kind of like a nerdy workshop. I tried to make this settlement look as messy as possible because they seem to just be an absolutely disgustingly slovenly family, so I figured whatevs. Also, I put a toilet in because every time I always forget toilets, basically, or I just don't feel it needs a toilet for whatever reason, and then people always sarcastically point it out. So there we go. You've got your bogs, yeah? Motherfuckers. Anywho, so this is the actual main house. I didn't do very much to this at all, and you needed the scrap that settlement mod to actually do anything in terms of removing the beds. However, once I removed the beds, I could put one of those double beds in. The only issue is that currently, and I don't think it'll ever be possible to change it on PS4, that only counts as one bed. The bunk beds count as two. There's one up here, actually, in my undecorated upper area, but it's annoying, which means that Abigail or Abraham don't actually share the same bed, which is a bit lame. So here's the upper area, and I've made this before, and I really like the way it looks. It just doesn't suit the the theme of the settlement, and it just kind of doesn't fit. I wish we had one of these that just wasn't already linked to a pre-existing settlement, because I would just not build a settlement underground down there. I'd just have like an elevator coming up to here. But regardless, it looks pretty cool. I haven't decorated it because I resent it a little bit, so I'm going to do it as like a kind of a military build. But then I don't know how to get Minutemen to stay up here. That's my... I guess if I just have to assign them jobs up here, but it's just a bit fucking annoying, which is why. But anyway, it looks cool. I likes it. This was, I tried to record, normally you may notice that basically I recorded this narration post-recording, because I've noticed that often when I do kind of detailed narrated tours, I have a bit of like rabbiting on about every single piece, and they take like 20 minutes, whereas this one is like, literally, it's about 7. Let me know what you think of the length, basically. Do you want these longer, or actually talk about them real time, or do you mind how I've done it before, where it's a bit more of just an overview and I just talk about what I've done? Now, I like this one quite a lot. I'm going to have another video up tomorrow. I'm going to start doing mod reviews again, which I hope you like, because there are lots of mods that come out for PS4 right now. There are quite a few cool settlement mods, so I think we could intersperse. And I'm going to be trying to finish off Croup Manor, and as well as we've got the Red Rocket Nuka World as well to finish. But those ones, the problem is, because now we've got, those are kind of pre-mod ones, well, bar Croup Manor technically, but there's quite a lot of work for me to do now that we've got mods and I'm doing kind of the hyper decoration, which is why after I finish those, I'm going to try and make it so we do, like, I maybe do, like, videos where I'm decorating or doing the settlements. That way, I can break it up, basically. I don't have to, like, spend, for example, with this one, 6 hours decorating it for just a short video. Anyway, as always, follow me on Twitter, @norespawns. We'll see him up to. Underrated tour gets coming up soon, if you want to see this without narration. I'll have the video up tomorrow. Hope you guys are enjoying the January. I'm feeling weirdly zen. I don't know why I'm feeling zen. I just feel quite mellow and chilled, which I like. Might be all the green tea I'm drinking. I don't know why I'm drinking green tea. Just nice. Oh, and that's Scraps. He's the greatest robot ever. Look at him. Look at him. Anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.